Howdy. So today we're on the Wakulla River, and I got out here kind of early. This recording was done on Memorial Day, and it's supposed to get crunk on the river. Someone told me that it got pretty crazy yesterday, so I got out here pretty early. Not as early as I wanted to, but what can you do? We allowed the dogs to sleep with us, and that was a mistake. Fortunately, Brittany couldn't make it today, so I'm out here alone on the river. Usually when you go adventuring, of course, you'd want to take someone with you in case something happened. And also it's fun to have someone, your significant other or friends, enjoy the experience with you. But today it's just going to be me. And we are on the Wakulla River. At the top there is Edward Ball Wakulla Springs State Park. It starts there, big spring, it comes down. Today I'm not going to go all the way up to the state park line or a big fence that goes across the river. Can't go any further. That's a little bit further up the river here. I'm not going to go that far. Today is going to be one of the hottest days so far this year. It's supposed to feel like 108, so I got out here as early as I could. Hopefully today we see some wildlife. There's alligators out here, there's manatees. Manatee. I don't think I know the plural of manatee. Manatees? Oh well. Hopefully we see some manatees. If the party barges and people going crazy yesterday may have scared them off, pushed them into the little inlets and maybe pushed them out into the Gulf a little bit, or up into the state park where there's no boats aren't allowed up there. It's probably where they're going to be. Today the water's not very clear. It hasn't been clear. I think there's a lot of algae in the water. Usually it's, of course, the closer you get to the springs, the clearer it gets, but it's pretty murky today. Now I gotta pull the anchor in. It's gonna be muck. Oh, gross. Look at that. Gross. Make sure I put my sunscreen on. Kids, always put on your sunscreen. I forgot my shades, so my eyeballs are gonna get a tan. Alright, so I was thinking, since you're here watching my channel, you should maybe learn a thing or two about a thing or two. I was thinking I'm going to start laying down some trivia on you guys. I like trivia. So here's some things I've learned recently. This is near the end of alligator mating season. So you're going to kind of see them disperse a little bit around this time, not as abundant. Anyway, more trivia for you. You'll see these little islands sometimes in the river have some cypress trees on them. So it's really important to the ecosystem. What they do is they have their roots are exposed at the top, cypress knees. I'm sure a lot of you know this already. And what those knees do is they catch all this debris that comes down the river. It starts matting up, and what it does is it creates landforms over time, and it's rich with nutrients for plants and animals, and keeps the river ecosystem healthy. Cypress does. I knew any more trivia? Snakes, when they regulate their body heat, as all reptiles do, they'll get up in these trees, up on these limbs that overhang the water, so they can make a quick escape from birds and any other predators that might come. So sometimes you'll have water moccasins or even oak snakes, and all sorts of water snakes actually live out here. Water snakes that actually look like moccasins. So a lot of times when you see what you think is a moccasin out here on the Wakulla River is actually a water snake, and they even can flatten out and have a diamond-shaped head. So it's just best not to mess with any snake, just to be on the safe side. Give them their distance. But they like to get up in these trees, and so sometimes when you go up under these trees, you kind of have to watch, because you don't want a snake falling in your boat, scaring you half to death, getting bit out here in the middle of nowhere, falling out of the boat. See that? Yellow fly. Another little fun fact, yellow flies actually don't sting you. They actually take chunks of your skin off with their, they bite the crap out of you, and they actually take chunks off of you. And that's why it hurts like a mother. I think that concludes the fun fact section of this here video. Alright, directly in front of us, I don't know if you can see him on the camera, but he is laid up on a log. His tail is in the water. He is, let me see if I can line the point of my boat right up on him. There he is. Straight in front of my boat up on the log. He's just sitting there, getting some sun, getting a suntan, regulating his heat. I don't want to get too close and I don't want to bother him. So I'm just going to move on. Brittany thinks they're pretty cute, especially the little ones. They're pretty cute. So we got wildlife in the form of yellow flies buzzing around my head. Oh, there was a little turtle. He was trying to get on a branch. Saw me coming. He's like, hell no! Boop. Well, my battery died and I'm having to record on my phone. I knew it was gonna die. I had about 3%, and I said, you know, we hadn't seen any manatee yet. Manatees. Dang, I'm still having trouble with that. Manatees. Manatees. Okay. We hadn't seen a manatee yet, and I knew as soon as I burned all the battery, I didn't bring it back up, that there was going to be one. And sure enough, there was one. I kept that 3%, and I was just about to come in under the bridge, and I saw some grass moving around over on the west bank. And I just kind of went over there thinking maybe it was a turtle, or maybe it was a bigger fish trying to get smaller fish. And then I saw the back come up looking like a giant potato. I was like, oh yeah, buddy, here we go. Anyways, it was a lot of fun. I wish Brittany would have could have come with me. Thanks for coming along. Thanks for watching the video. And until next time, you guys have a good day.
One gator down, more to see. Go up on this here river and gonna see some manatees, gonna see some gators, some turtles, some cooters, and some snakes and birds of all sorts.